Backstage in Paris, Euronews joins celebrated musician Richard Galliano to discuss his love affair with the classical accordion.
J'ai toujours joué de la musique classique à l'accordion.
It might sound surprising, but I've always played classical music on the accordion, ever since the age of 20, 21. But it's something very different to play on stage. I was scared of, I guess, what you would call stage fright. But tonight, I did what I have been terrified of doing ever since I was 20 years old, and I played classical in concert. My first idea was to play the music of Bach, because his fits most easily with the accordion. Sometimes I even feel as if Bach were written for the accordion. I played the solo part that is usually played by the flute, the oboe or the harpsichord. Then I turned to Vivaldi. This was because, even though Vivaldi is very difficult to play, even on the violin, the accordion has great range. Would my version please Bach or Vivaldi? I'd like to think that it would please them, because it's just another way of giving new meaning to their music. With music so well known, you have to take a risk to get the most out of it. You can't be scared to take it out of the comfort zone. Galliano also pays tribute to his mentor, Astor Piazzolla, mixing his four seasons in tango in chime with Vivaldi's classic. Astor Piazzolla was influenced by Vivaldi and developed the same structure in his tango piece. Here we find the same format, the same search for the melody.
Recherche de mélodie.
I think when we make music, we're always like a little teenager. I think it's good. It forces you to stay young and to feel. Violin virtuoso Jean-Marc Philippe's Vajabedien is proud to say he was there at the birth of the ensemble.
Ça fait plus de 25 ans.
It's been over 25 years since we first met. At the time I had a chamber orchestra, so I invited Richard to play some classical pieces with us. I think it was more or less his first experience doing this. I was a fan of Piazzolla, and we had the idea of creating a tango. So Richard started writing transcripts for a set, and that's how this adventure began. There's always been a place for the accordion in classical music, not least because the accordion was invented to replace the kind of small organ which was played in private concerts. It's normal to play classical accordion in Russia, for example. In the West, we were a bit behind the Russians on this, but I think it's a good thing that a big star, like Richard, shows how well the accordion can work with Bach or Vivaldi.
L'accordéon dans Bach, dans Vivaldi, ça fonctionne très bien.
Galliano and his ensemble are currently playing their Vivaldi set as part of a world tour.